We are here in the Promontory community of Park City, Utah. This house is fully designed and built by Jaffa Group. I want to take you on an exclusive tour of this 6,900 square foot house, 4-bed, 6-bath. Let's go check it out. Here in the entry, you'll find custom stained wood panels, a travertine slab, and the perfect place to showcase a piece of artwork. This light fixture was actually added later in the process. The house was framed, the windows were in, and it just felt a little bit empty and unfinished. And so we decided to add this 3-piece custom light fixture from Moi. It's really cool, especially when you're driving down the driveway. It's one of the first things that you see. Here we are in this beautiful custom kitchen. You'll first notice this honed quartzite material that we used for the countertops, a beautiful waterfall leg on this island, and a full height slab splash on the cooktop wall. One of the ways to add power to this island without cutting into the side of the slab was to add these pop-up outlets. So all you have to do is just tap and they'll pop right up. Super convenient if you're, putting your toaster or blender or needing anything for power here on this big island for working space. And then you just tap it right back and it goes back down inside the island. In designing this kitchen, highlighting the full height slab splash without cutting into it was an important detail for me. If you open this cabinet, you'll notice that this filler piece is just a little bit thicker than what it usually would be. And that's to house the outlet box that you'll see underneath. So you're still able to have power on either side of your cooktop without having it cut into the splash. You'll notice that this kitchen doesn't have any cabinet hardware. That is intentional. We designed this shadow line detail to where you're able to slide your fingers through into this slot to open any of the doors and drawers. The only cabinets that do have hardware will be your appliances. This kitchen is fully stocked with all Sub-Zero Wolf appliances. We have an induction cooktop and then our large column fridge freezers. Off the kitchen is the pantry with a prep sink and some refrigerator drawers. What makes the dining room so special is the cloud ceiling. You'll notice that there's one above the dining space and one above the kitchen island. This is to help designate each space rather than it just being one big open area. Right off of the dining table is the dry bar and the wine room. Believe it or not, this is temperature controlled and can hold up to 600 bottles of wine. With the size of this great room, we wanted to make sure that the furniture filled the space. So this is a 13-foot sectional with a set of nesting tables to complement and a set of ottomans to pull up when you want to get comfy and throw your feet up. One of my favorite details of this dual-sided fireplace is how the exterior stone wraps around onto the interior. Moving along to the powder bath. The showstopper of this space is the onyx slab countertop that runs from the sink up to the ceiling. It's paired nicely with this beautiful brass wall-mounted faucet and vessel sink. In this primary suite, the fireplace is the main focal point, and I wanted the furniture to complement that. We're in the primary bath. We went with Taj Mahal countertops. These mirrors are actually recessed into the drywall, and you'll notice the same cabinet detail as the kitchen. On the lower level of this home, we have 3 guest bedrooms, each with their own ensuite. Welcome to the game room. This beam is actually a structural column. It's really difficult to incorporate a column like this in a big open space. And so I felt like we needed to add another column, a faux column, to make the space feel more symmetrical and make the beams feel intentional within this bar. This is the gym, perfect space for your Peloton, your treadmill, your free weights. You'll notice the large mirrored panels. They are the same size as the windows in this room to help reflect the views of the mountains. This is the mudroom. We've had these custom lockers built, and you'll notice the names on the front of each locker. These are the names of the dogs. This is the mud powder. The tile on this back wall was meant to coordinate with the floor tile in the mudroom. We installed a backlit mirror to help highlight this tile. Welcome to the dog spa. My favorite detail of this space is the custom mosaic paw print tile floor of the dog wash. We built these custom pull-out stairs for easier access to the shower. This dog print tile adds a playful touch while serving a purpose to protect the walls from water splashing. We added an outlet here to be able to plug in any dog grooming tools. This space also houses the water softener. This was placed here to easily add salts without having to lug the heavy bags down to the lower level. Thank you for joining me on this house tour. We've got many more projects in the works. I'll see you on the next one.